Hello everybody, this is Valhallagamingtv and this is the channel that plays everything so you don't have to. In this episode of Satisfactory, we're going to be getting these conveyor belts all hooked up so we can get all these trains going over to Cyber City. This is going to be episode 137, so let's get into it. Now, what we're going to do is get these to come over here. So where am I going to pull them out? That will be the question. So let's go over here first. Let's get these lifted up and do the same thing that we did on the other one. So we'll go out 1, 2. Copy this all the way down. Not like that. Keep it nice and flat. Do the same thing over here. And then we can start doing the lifts and bring them all the way up to the ceiling. And that'll give us an idea of where it's going to connect at. So I can route those conveyor belts all the way back over here. So I guess I'll just start over here. Since I'm already in this area, let's go to the top, pull it all the way up. And I'm thinking, yeah, we can pull it from this direction. The other one I went around and like I had the lifts like this direction. But since we're going from over there, we can just go straight and turn and go right into them. Oh, but that's a little bit of a problem. We don't want to do that because that's going to block it. So we want to do the bottom one first if we're doing it that way. And then the front. There we go. Let's get all the bottom ones first. There we go. And now we'll just bring these up, line them up with that other one. And we're connected. Okay, so that'll work. Let's do the same thing over here. And then this way I can literally just go straight with these and then turn them off when they need to turn off and it'll go straight into it. So there'll be less curves. It'll be good. So this one in the back's going all the way to the top. Do the front one real quick so I can go off of how high it should be. Looks like all I got to do is touch the front of the lift. That little tube thing. Just like that. And it seems to be the right height. So that's easy enough. That's all connected. And now from here, we're going to grab these ceiling mounts and pull it out to about, this could be good. We'll do it like right there. Place them in front of all these. And then we're going to connect the conveyor belts to it. Probably start on this side. Do the top one. And I'll make sure it's the straight mode. I didn't do that with the other ones, but it should still be straight, so that's good. Oh, I almost thought I did that one wrong. We're good. And that one. Nailed it. Okay, let's do the same thing over there. So I'm a foundation away, basically. Let's grab these mounts. I'm going to copy it over here, and then I'm going to pull them forward until I'm about aligned with those. So we're going to go back to, I think this is about where I was. Two more to do. And we're going to connect them, just like the other one. So bottom, top, and do the same thing all the way down. There we go, all connected. Now, how far can I pull this? I need to count how many foundations it'll go. So we can go to this point here. Actually, I don't think I really need to count them. Just pull it here. Do the same thing with this. Make sure it stays straight. This should make it easier. So now I don't actually have to like put the supports separately. just pull the conveyor belt and it'll go where I need it to go. Here we go. And I think I can do the same thing with the bottom. Come on. And then connect. Yeah, that's working a lot better. There we go. And I know it'll be the same thing over there because I just go the max distance. And now I need to figure out how far I need to go to meet up with this one. It looks like it goes all the way out here, but that's too far. We got that. I'm thinking we need to go like right here. I'm thinking that's the distance. Because we can pull it over here and then turn it right into it. So that's going to be how many foundations? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or nope, not 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's at the end of number 5. So let's pull all these forward. And then I'm going to go over to the other one and start doing the same thing. Whoops. Messed that one up. Delete it and retry. There we go. Two more left. And we're connected. So we got to go full length and then we got to go 6. Or no, the end of the 5th foundation is what we got to do. So let's grab this one. Pull it as far as I can straight. Looks like it's right about there. Do the same thing with all of them. And there's that. And now on this side, we're going to go to the bottom part, pull it forward, and we're going to repeat the same process. Okay, that's done. And now this one, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right to the end. And get all the top ones lined up so we can connect the bottom ones to them. There we go. Grab the bottom and connect it. Okay, all connected. So that should all be good. We should be able to just leave all that the way it is. And now go down this way and just start pulling these as far as I can each time. So grab the top one. Go as far as it'll allow me. Looks like about right there. And then we just copy along. Gonna take a second because there's quite a bit. I'm thinking I'm gonna start running low on those encased beams. Like I'm pretty sure I have a big surplus still, but it's gonna run low in the dimensional portal, so it's gotta build back up. The dimensional depots. Which means I can probably start putting some of the trains down there. And I'm thinking that odd numbers will go to the number 1 for Caterium, and the even numbers will go to the even numbers for Caterium. So let me pull the bottom ones, and then we'll start working on the train and allow this to build up a little bit. There we go. Nope, I did not want to do it right. Yeah, we got 154 left. It takes 28 per length, which definitely adds up quick. And connected. Okay. So we're making some progress. Let's go down here real quick, give it a break. I know I got another train that's going to be coming. I'm thinking I'm going to stop it and then readjust where it's going to go. So this one we need to place as well, and this has got Caterium in it now. That's output 2. So output 2 would go to, or input 2 would go to output 2, and input 4 would go to output 2. And then input 1 and input 3 will go to output 1 because they're odd numbers. Okay, I thought the train was coming, but I don't see it yet. I think I only have one of them coming. I do not remember. Maybe I can look on the map. Why are these green? Oh, okay. I guess the colors changed for a second. That was weird. Where's that train at? We gotta look for that yellow one. We got limestone. What's this one? Caterium. I think it's waiting for its time that it can actually go. Are you waiting? Or do I not have this actually going yet? No, it's going. Okay, there it goes. So that's one train. That's iron. This one is just train. I didn't name it. Copper ore, iron, limestone, quartz. And then the large... Okay, so we only have one train. Good to know. So let's start working on one here. Let's go to transport, electric locomotive. I'm actually going to put it back a little bit. And the reason for that is when I say go to Caterium input 2, it'll just move forward and go to it. Freight car, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's get these all painted. And then this is going to be Caterium train 2. Caterium train 2. Let's copy this. There we go. And this is on output 2, right? Or input 2. That's where we're at. So this is going to be, type in Caterium. We're going to input 2. And then this is going to output 2. Save changes. Turn on self-driving. And then this is all doing loading. Okay, good. That train should be good to go now. Now the Caterium train, I think that's the one. It's coming in now. I'm going to have to, I think I have to change where it's going to be going. Because I had it going to the output 2 so it would work in the warehouse. But since it's coming back and we're going to have this train going, I think we'll be okay. Come on, train. Get over here. I got to mess with you. All right, go here, turn off self-driving, edit timetable. So we're just going to remove this one, type in Caterium, and go to output 1. There we go. Save, turn on self-driving, and you're good to go. Thank you for working hard, Mr. Train. I don't know why it always does that red line there. It does like a red outline. But if I do this with pressing F, it fixes it. There we go. Off he goes. There's another thing too that I'm thinking about doing. When you have the intersections close like this, having all these block signals in between, sometimes it slows it down. So I might be able to get rid of some of these, like this one here. Don't need that. It just gives another layer for it to slow down and not keep the efficiency going. Here goes this train. Off it goes. Looks like the back one got filled up. Why only the back one? It's a load. That's interesting. Why did only the back one get filled up? It said it picked them all up though. Maybe it's just... Oh no, that was the other train. Okay, never mind. That was that train. I got confused. Okay, let's see where we're at. We're at full 400 now, so let's pull some forward. And if we start running low again, I'll go work on that train. So we'll just alternate, you know? Give it some time. Let's go as far as we can. See where it takes us. Place it there. And we're almost to the turn. So where do I want this to go? Maybe one foundation Probably like right here. So let's pull this forward. There we go. And that's where we're going to have it. It's going to turn this way. But it's going to be this one that turns into it. Yeah, okay. Good stuff. So let's match this all the way down. Pull it to here. Pull it forward one more. Because we can't meet the max length that we're originally looking for. So we got to do 2 little sections. Come on. Come on. There we go. And I just got to do this with all these. So it's all lined up right here. And the last one. There we go. So this is the one we're going to be turning inward. So the first ones are going to go like this. And hopefully we can meet the distance. I don't know if we can. Will it? Yep. Oh, we can. Good. Good stuff. Okay, so bring this there. Get these all rounded off. We're going to have ourselves a nice looking conveyor belt system. So we're at about 200 encased. What are those beams again? So we can pull a little bit further because we're only working with this one now that these are all connected. So let's pull this one here. We're going to go as far as we can again. There we go. And when we start running really low on the encased beams, then I'm going to go make that other train, which will be number 3. And then we'll have it going to Cyber City. Come on. Sometimes when it auto saves, it likes to glitch out a little bit or lag, and then it doesn't place like you'd want it to. But I'd rather have it do that and know that the game's saving than not have it save at all, because that would really suck. All right, pull this out full distance. Right about here. Oh, that might be... Yeah, that might be okay, actually. That might be perfect. Almost there. Almost all connected, and we got to work down there on the trains. And I'm almost thinking about just like going around the map and finding all the Caterium. So I'm gonna have to do this with all the ore. I would imagine Caterium is not going to be super big. Same thing with quartz. I would imagine iron and copper are going to be massive, because there's going to be so much. Or I'll just have to get creative on how I'm going to build it. This goes here. Yeah, I'm about to run out. 29 left. Place that. Okay, let's go work on the train. So this is going to be number 3. Oh, look, we got our train coming in. There it goes. Oh, it was that one, actually. Why aren't you loading up? You're supposed to be loading all this up. Okay, so I think it did load it up. It just didn't show it at first. What about the front one? I don't think anything's going to the front one yet. Yeah. Okay, so what happened is that this got dropped off already. And the one over here, the back one, is the only one that's getting loaded. And okay, yeah, that makes sense. Never mind, we're good. We're good. Sometimes we just gotta think through it, you know? Okay, let's grab out another train here. This is gonna be the Caterium 3 train. Not to get it confused with Caterium, you know, large train, because these are not the large trains. These are the, you know, normal size trains. That's 4 and 5. Got to get the paint job going. Make it look nice. And then all we do with this is number 3, so that's an odd number. We're going to go copy and paste number 3. Edit timetable. Caterium. We're going to input 3 first, which is where we are, and we're going to output 1 because it's an odd number. Save changes, turn on self-driving, and let it go. It won't have nothing on it because there's nothing going in here yet, but at least it'll already be running, so when stuff does show up, we're good to go. Okay, and then we can also test to see how it goes with multiple trains going to our rail station over there, our rail yard. So let's get this one going. This will be number 4. And what better way to test the traffic on the rails than build more trains to do it? So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's repeat the process, paint it, and go inside, copy and paste. Number 4, that's an even number. Edit timetable, Caterium. We're going to input 4, output 2. Save changes, turn on self-driving, and we are good to go. It looks like we're full on encased beams again. We can finish this part and then get these connected here. So we're in straight mode, connect it. Now the question is, will this one connect all the way over here? Oh, we're so close. This one will, right? Okay. So this one apparently was a little bit further back than the other one, but it's not the end of the world. We can deal with this. Just bring it right up here. Connect it. And we're golden. There we go. All connected. Conveyor belts for the win. Okay, so now we got that. Now we're just going to do the repetition that I always do. And this is going to be inputs. So the bottom ones first. The bottom ones are, I like doing the bottom ones first because it makes things a little bit easier when we're trying to place supports. Since these are kind of far away, we're just going to pull them here. And we're going to pull the supports out, line them up at the end. Zoop mode. Go up 2. Pull this forward. And the supports basically go anywhere that the conveyor belt won't reach in one go. Like right here, this one's not going to go all the way, so we just got to do the support again. Go up 2 and connect it. Now the top ones should connect just fine too. Just follow the lines. If you guys have been watching these videos, you probably already know how to do this by heart because I've repeated it so many times. But that's how you get good at things. You just got to keep doing them. It also shows that this kind of system, how well it works, and that it can, for a lot of connection points, you can just set it up like this and it just looks good. I like it. Nice and clean. Now we'll do the same thing right over here. And this is the same position, so it should be the same idea. Pull it forward. This one won't make it, so we got to go to the end here. Which we'll just go to that point. Like that. And you can, in the corners, basically show you like the measurement. So the corner's there. You just put it right on the corner and line it up. But I messed up. I was too fast and I didn't put the supports up. So this is why I usually do it with the supports first. Because when we go this direction, let's see, that's 3, so this one needs to be done. It's a little bit more difficult to do it from the side here. It's still possible, but again, it's easier if you just do it from the beginning. There we go. All fixed. There we go. Plug all these in. And the conveyor belt system for this is all done. Plug this one here and boom. We're in business. And I don't see anything going on with the trains. Looks like they're all going over there, which is good. These are going to be some busy rails, which is going to be awesome. So these are all good to go. Then we got the big train up top, which we got to go work on some more. So now we got to start extending this rail line up here and find more Caterium. Because all this Caterium has to get over to the warehouse. And we only have the 3 coming from there into this. And then I also have the Caterium over here that I'm bringing in. From down there. Maybe I should bring it up here. I could do that. Now, how would I get it in here properly, though? I could do like a merger or something and just have it merge into his and like into some of these. But how would that look? Let's try this. If I go here, it's a merger. Another one right there. Try to line it up with the top. And then let's say that I pulled this out this way. Because I have it over here, but I need it to go higher. I need to go all the way up here. So let's grab this. Line it up, pull it out. I know I can pull it to this one at the bottom here and just have it go in. But the idea is, actually, maybe I should just do that. That might actually be better. Just merge it over here. Yeah, that's probably a lot better. Okay. I was thinking that I would merge it up here since that's where everything's coming from. It just has to be on this side, on the right. As long as it's over there, we're good. Or even up here. Because it has to go through this first. As long as I'm not bypassing the cargo, I still have my buffer. But where would the best place to connect it? Where would that be? Or maybe one of these I can adjust backwards. Just for this one. Now let's try that. Okay, get rid of all this. I know I'm going to bring this forward. Like that. And this one here. All I got to do is pull this way, like this. Maybe a little further. Get a merger. Plug it in. Now that's going to go in there. And then the top one, we can actually put that back where it's supposed to be. And then this one, I think we can get rid of this actually. And we can just go back to using one of these right there. Go to the top. Plug it in. Then we got that one coming in. Which should work out. Okay. So at least now we know that this is going in there. And now it can be utilized. Looks like it's going up top. Why is it not on the bottom? That's weird. Okay. Well, as long as it gets over there, I don't really care. As long as it's filling them up. All right, let's go up top. We got our train coming back. Now let's go to Caterium ore. Let's see where some more are. I think some more is that way. So I'll have to like turn the intersection that direction. We just gotta wait for it. Oh, 1,200. Yeah, it's way over there. That's a normal one. Hopefully there's more next to it. So let's do a new map marker here, and then let's just do highlight marker. And then select color. We'll just make it like red or something. There we go. Doesn't really do it, but it does highlight the marker, so let's go over there and see what we're working with. Okay, we got to the end of the track. Now I know it's gonna be right over there because I have it marked. Oh God. Spider, no. Don't you even start. So we're going to head this direction with it. I can see another Mercer sphere and everything. If I remember right, we're doing 22 at a time. Oh yeah, we're just getting into another biome over here. Look at that. Okay, so we're going to go forward a little bit more. So zoom mode. Let's go like 10. See where this takes us. Oh yeah. I think it's a little further than I want though. Maybe something like right here. And like right here. I think that'll be good. So let's go 10 that way. Put one there. Get rid of these. We can go that direction if we need to later. So let's see what we got here. We're going to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And then we will put a black mark here. And now we will continue. So we'll go 2 first. And then we know that I can go 10 at a time and be good to go. Another one here. It looks like that might be some limestone there. And I'm seeing the Caterium right there. It looks like I gotta blow it up. Okay. So let's paint this one black. I also want to get some power over here first before I start doing anything. So let's go back and start placing power poles. That way I can fly back up here if I fall off. So we don't want to get stuck down there. Wherever I'm going, it'd be nice to have some power with me. Because power is everything. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on the corners here, it's going to be a little bit different. Maybe I should just bring the rail up here so I can see what it's going to look like. It's always better to actually see it, you know? I can estimate and guess. It sounds good on paper, but it doesn't always work out like that. All right, let's keep it going all the way up as far as I can. We're going to go to that point there. And then the halfway point. There we go. Actually, you might want to go a little bit further. How's that going to look if I go all the way to the end there? Come on. How's that look? That's not too bad. I can live with that. All right, let's go back down here. The reason why I did it to that marker there is so I can connect a signal. So this one goes there. Again, I really like building off of this one foundation, like on the edges like this. It's a lot simpler. You got 2 rails coming up. And it just takes way less materials and it's easier to, you know, maneuver. There's a place for, you know, bigger rail lines, but I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Okay, so now this one. For some reason, when you're on the edges, though, it wants to be halfway when you're doing the like the turns and stuff. See, like this is too far. So when I go forward, it wants to go, I think, here. And then pulls out right there. Now this one, we're going to do the same thing. Pull it to about the same spot. And then we're going to rotate it right to the outside. There we go. And we're going to pull it like that to meet the foundation line. And then we're going to go forward with it. Out of power. That's okay, because the rail line is going to give us power. And this one goes here. And let's grab some more power lines. Now we got this corner done. Now we can actually see what it looks like. And I can be like, okay, well, you see how it's far off like that? Now I can put something here, something there. Make it look a little bit more supported. Okay. And then grab the power line. Place it here. Maybe one right there. And one right there. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we can start doing the 5 again. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost to the end. And we can get away with going 6. But I think 5 is a good number. For the distance, for like being able to fly around and stuff without having a problem. Now we can move this forward. It's not going to reach all the way there. And we want to go right on the foundation. I like to go right on the foundation lines unless I'm doing corners. Now go forward until we get to our little black spot here, which is an indicator of where we're going to put another signal and the length of our long train stations, or trains themselves, not stations. You see how it does this? Sometimes it does that, then you gotta grab the railway, and then it just doesn't work. It's like it wants to turn or something. And it's doing the same thing here. This isn't a turn. So now we gotta grab that and redo it. I think it's probably because it's like on the edge here, and it gets confused. But now it works. So, weird enough. Now I can probably just jump down for now. Let's go look. Caterium should be right over there. Looks like we got a normal limestone node. But we're not picking up limestone. We're picking up Caterium. Now let's check this out. We only got one here. It's a normal node though. We still need to pick it up. Oh, we got another one over here. Where's that at? All right, we got another one here. That's another normal one. So we're gonna switch another marker, put it over here, and highlight marker. There we go. So that'll be the other one. Let's see what this is gonna look like. Let's grab our little explosive here. Take, oh, good thing I didn't have it on the ground. Wrong button. And clear it off. Nice. All right, let's pull our railway over here. I didn't even see these guys. What are you guys doing here? Smack City. Got that one. Should have like a shield on here. Able to block against the creatures. Okay, so let's pull this one forward. Get it closer. We're gonna go 2, and then 10, and another 10. Just like that. And it looks like at some point we're gonna have to either loop this around or something. We're right here, so I can actually build like a station here, which would be great. But instead of making this a dead end, I want it to keep going. So the station's gonna go somewhere over in this direction, and I'm gonna have it like come off and go back. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do that. Not to mention, we have to think about how the train's going to be connected here. So let's grab the power lines first so we can actually fly around. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I almost miscounted that one. And 5's at the end. Nice. And I didn't paint it. We need to paint it. That gives us indicators of where we're supposed to be. Okay, so I don't want to pull this forward yet because I need to figure out where I'm going to place the train station. So technically I can just like go right here and go out. Let's go here. And remember, we're only picking up one node here. So it doesn't have to be massive. It just has to be enough to pick it up so we can take it back to the main area. And I'm finally going to be using those empty platforms. We're going to utilize that for the strategy that I got here. So the train that I have right now that I'm going to have, that's going to come over in this direction as well, is coming from this area there. So it's going to be the Caterium large train 1. And I know I got the first 3 areas on the train being filled up, but we don't want that to happen here. We only want it to pick up 1. In order to do that, we're going to have to extend this. Can I chop this down? Oh yeah. I'm sorry, tree, but you're in the way of progress. I can't have that. So I'm not sure how big I need this to be. I'm just going to make a little bit of a platform here. And hopefully not run out of power. There we go. Okay. Let's put the chainsaw away. We're not cutting nothing at the moment. Now we got to go and start doing our little painting thing here. So let's start in the front. Let's say that I know that the train station itself, if I put it here, it'll go out 2 and out 2 that way. So maybe 1 more over. I want a little bit of room to work with to get the train line in and out. And I know it takes 3 blocks for it to turn, for the shortest turn. So we want at least 3 blocks away from the train line itself. That's what I'm thinking. So if I put it right here, it would go to there, and then it'd be 1, 2, 3. So that could work. Okay, so let's try this. So let's put it right there. That'll be the front. This will be the first freight terminal, but we're not going to have that there. This is just imaginary. That's the second one, third one, and then this would be where the 4th car would go. And that's where we're actually going to pull the material in. And then we would actually do this a little bit further. So we have room to pull in the material and plug it in. So I've never done this before. So this is going to be a first. Let's put this stuff away, go to transport, train station. Press H. Looks like it's all lined up like it's supposed to. There we go. And now we're going to utilize empty platforms. Creates empty space when necessary. So we can do it like that, or we can do it like this. So which one? The other one looks pretty cool though. I do like it where it has this because we can still keep walking across. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go with a freight platform right there. And look at this station. And this one's going to be for Caterium as well. So we got to give it the nice paint job we've been doing. Now I got to rename this. This is going to be Caterium. Caterium. Is it large input 2? I think that's what it would be. Let's see the timetables, stations. And we're not connected yet, so we can't see them. So we got to get the train line connected in here. So before we even know it works, I got to see how I'm going to rotate this out of here. So like I can connect it like that, but it's actually going to go this side first and cross. Because it's right lane, that's how we drive. And this is going to be out. So if I go this way, I want to be able to rotate into it. So let's go forward. Where are we going to turn from? So if I wanted to turn at this point here, probably here. I need to be, let's see, 1, 2, Okay, so about right there. Pull it this way. And you see how it goes to the halfway mark there? So it doesn't necessarily go to the right place because it's on the corner, because it doesn't work from the center. So in order for this to make it a little bit better on this turn, I think we go to the halfway point and then we rotate it. I think I went too far. So I gotta go to the other halfway point. So not this one, this one. And then rotate. And then we got ourselves a turn and it's straight. And then this is gonna go like that and rotate over here. But it turns too sharp, so we gotta go forward. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So it actually needs to come to about right here. But if I rotate this out, we can't connect that because it's too short, but I can do this. Grab that, and now connect it. There we go. And then this one, we're gonna run into an intersection here. Probably drop it here, and then go across, and then drop it there. Now I know that I have this intersection, and I can still put those signals and utilize it properly. And then this one over here will also go straight. And we want to match the intersections. So it'll go straight to about there. Where is this at? Nope, it's going to go a little further than that. See, that's why it's good to check sometimes. There it goes. Now that's lined up. You can pull this one forward. And now we gotta pull it out of here and get it connected back to where it's supposed to be. So these are gonna keep going straight. So let's go 2. Let's go 10. And then I'll probably have to rotate it up there, like go that way or something. But for now, we can make it go straight, but I need to see where this is gonna turn out at. Which that looks like it'll work. Right there. And then you gotta remember this is going to be the exit, so it's gonna go out this direction, it's gonna turn, and we're gonna go right into this. So that'll work out good. But we can actually probably pull this one forward a little bit. Let's see what happens if I do this. That's probably too sharp. Yeah, I might just go like that. Just leave it like that, it should be fine. And then the intersection here, we can have go like that. Pull this one forward. And then this can go right to this. And we got ourselves a nice little loop area. So basically, when we're coming from this direction, I want to go into this station here. We go turn this way, turn in here, and then we can pick up the stuff we need. Now, there's a problem. I like how this is set up, but the problem I'm having is that the train itself is long. So if I want other trains to come through here, it might actually get stuck back here, which is not good. So I need to come up with a bigger, not a bigger, but a better plan. So I can keep the back end of the train out of the actual railway so we can keep trains moving. So what I'm thinking is we're going to move this intersection back here more. Let's see what I can do. Let's extend this 10. Because if we're thinking about it, the length of the train itself is 22 blocks long of these foundations. That's pretty freaking long. So if I go 10 back here and maybe another 5, so like 15 total, that should give me plenty of room to get over here and connect to this. So let's see how I'm going to do that. It looks like we can cut off here, but we're going to want to turn. So pull this forward. Let's try it right there. And then over here, we're going to go right down the center. And let's see if this will connect. It looks like it's too sharp, so we might want to go forward a little bit more. So let's try it right there. And still too sharp. So we want to go here. Gonna like that one? There you go. Okay. And then getting rid of this should be fine. I want this to be a little bit bigger for the intersection here. So go out. Pull it from there. That should be better. And connect it. Now we're going to cut this intersection out because we don't necessarily need it there. And then this one, you're going to continue. Actually, we're not pulling it from there. We want to pull it from here. Uh-oh. Messed that up. So break this one. Let's put it right here where this one is. I don't think it'll make this turn. Turns too sharply. Okay, so we're going to have to go even further forward. Let's grab that. Let's see what this one does. From here to here. That looks like it works. And then we want this line to go a little bit further. So connect it properly to about there. Connect it. So that should be right. Because if we're going this direction, we're going to be turning right into this. And this gives us that length we need for the train to come all the way this way. We can pull it right up here. And maybe turn it at this point there. Let's see what this does. We want it to turn all the way over here. And that's too sharp. So let's see what this looks like. Turns too sharply. Let's pull it back a little bit more. Maybe to this point here. Actually, I think that was the same point, wasn't it? We want to go 1, 2, so probably like there. And then rotate it here. There it goes. Okay. So now we got ourselves the connection. And this should be long enough for that train to get out of the way, get into this intersection here, and get to the terminal without having a problem. And we don't need all this now, so get rid of that. Only keep what we need. And then maybe one more on the edge to make it look okay. Okay, there we go. So that we got that intersection, comes here, goes there, goes around, and returns back to where it came from. Now on this side, we're going to bring up the Caterium and then just plug it right into here. And since we're only doing one, it's going to be pretty simple. So we just go organization, industrial storage, and have it go from this direction. Let's line it up. That'll work. And then input it here. And then on this side, do something like that. Do a nice little splitter. Logistics, lift, and plug it in. There we go. And over here, we're going to put a hole, a lift, and pull it all the way down, connect it. And then underneath, we're going to drop it down. So grab the lift again, connect it where it needs to go. That's too low. Probably like right there. Let's go to production, minor. About to run out of power here. Probably like that. There we go. That'll work. And then let's get some of this brush out of the way. Area mode. I'll need all that in the way, make it look nice. Now I need some power. And luckily I brought power with me, so we shouldn't be having an issue. Power line can go all the way over here. Technically I can just lift it over here. Just plug it straight into this. How am I going to do this? Let's try this. I'll raise it up a little bit. Because I don't want it to run into the train. So, let's try this. Let's go with the beam idea. Architecture, painted beam, beam support. Go up with it. That's 8. We'll try 10. And we can do the same thing right up here. Go up 10. Where's that at? Right in the center. Let's try it here. Go up 10 here. Once I put the beam support on the bottom, getting ahead of myself. Now 10. And then we can go with power, outlet. Put another one there. Let's do our little beam connector. So architecture. Before we do that, we want to connect them. Now we grab them. Come on. There you go. And from there, we're going to bring this one up, plug it in, connect it, and connect it. I don't know if the train's going to run into it. I think it might. We might need to do another beam right here. So let's grab the support, put it in the center, go up 10, so it's high enough. That's 9. And that, okay, getting rid of the wrong things now. All right, 10. Wall outlet. Plug them in. Beam connector. Plug that in. And then plug this one in. And that should be high enough. It's higher than that. So, there we go. And we can actually paint these black. And that's all good to go. I'm down here. Do I got the shards to boost it up? Where are those shards at? There they are. 300 per minute. There you go. Get some more in here. And we got ourselves a nice little connection here. But before we get this going, I need to get the signals done real quick. So this is going to be an intersection over here. Because we're going to have trains going across and that way. So for this to work, we need to go to transport, signals, where there's going to be an intersection, you want a path signal. And apparently I didn't connect this properly. That one is, but this one, oh, okay. Because I had to change the angle, this isn't far enough. So get rid of these. Intersection. And pulls to like right there. Whoops, went too far. Come on, railway, work with me. Now just plug that in. And it's still not working. I wanted to do a turn again. There we go. You good? We're good. All right, pass signal. So we got to remember what direction we're going. So we're right, if we're going on the right side, we're coming back this way. So we need a pass signal here. And then on this side, we're going to be going this direction. So we also need a pass signal right over here. And then we need to change these to block signals to indicate the end of the intersection. Just like that. And then it's going to go across over here. Just like that. And then this is blinking over here because it's going to say that it doesn't have an end. No exit signal. Which is fine. We're just going to go right over here. Go to the end. And we're going to put another block signal. Let's put one on this side too to copy it. Put one here. And then on this side, we're going to have the rail go a little bit further. That way I can put this block signal here. And then that goes right there. And it's still going to give me a problem because this doesn't have an ending here. But it shouldn't be an issue in terms of having the trains come down. Now this is going to come back around and go over this way. And sometimes we'll have trains coming that way. So this could be an intersection. So what we're going to want here is a pass signal. And we're going to want another one right here at the intersection. And then we're going to want a block signal at the end. On that side, not on this side. So that allows this train to figure out, okay, can I go? Is it clear? And then it can go. So perfect. Now that should work. Now we got to head this way. We got to put block signals down until it meets that intersection there. And then we can get the train to come. So let's pull out the block signals. And let's get to work. We got to go down here to this one. And luckily I have them conveniently placed where they're supposed to be. With those little markers. Go around the corner. Place it over here. We're already running out of computers again. They go by so fast. There we go. And that should be good just like that. And it should be ready to go. Now that train's going that way. I actually need to tell it to go over this way. So this intersection won't work now. The reason why it won't work is because we need this train to come this way afterwards. So we got to pull it from here. So let's take a look at this real quick. We're going to go this direction. So this is the right-hand drive. And then we want it to go over here. But it turns too sharply, so it's not going to work out. So this intersection is actually not good enough. It's a sad day when intersections aren't good enough, okay? I don't like it. So we're going to have to actually pull this forward. Probably to the halfway point here if we can. Looks like it's almost a halfway point. Let's see what that does. And we'll do the same thing here. So we're going to get rid of this. We're going to pull this forward. Let's pull this down. That'll probably work better. Come on. There you go. Get rid of this. Pull it forward. And let's see if we can actually drive this way now. Okay, that works. And then this one. Get rid of this. Don't need the switches now. Come on. Uh-oh. This one's coming now. Okay. Grab the rail. It's too close to another object, it says. Alright, we're going to have to redo this. Get rid of that. Yeah, it's still having a problem. It thinks there's a switch there, but there isn't. So pull this forward. Probably like right there to the halfway point. Now I'm going to pull you over here. And then this one's going to go to the right. And this one is going to go over here. And then you're going to go straight. And you're going to go like that. Now we got ourselves a three-way intersection. So now we just got to remember that right-hand drive goes this way. So it's going to go like that. That's going to be exit here. Now we need another entrance, which is going to be right here. So another pass signal. So this is going to go this way. And then this is also going to be another entrance right here. So those are our entrances. Now for every entrance, we need to mark all the exits with a block signal. So this is going to go to the right. That's got a block signal. This is going to go to the left. Now it has one. Go to this entrance. It's going to go straight. And then it's going to go left. Block signal. There we go. And now let's see what's going on. Signal loops into itself. What you mean? I think we have a problem here. So the right one goes straight, and then it goes over here to the right lane. That's right. Gotta think about this now. Then we go to this right lane and goes to the right, and then to the right here. Then we also have this one that goes straight into this one. Looks right. All right, let's remove all these real quick. Sometimes when the signals are placed wrong, which I may have done up here, we're going to find out in a second. Let's try to place them again. Right-hand drive. So this is going to be the first signal. That's the pass signal. This one here, another pass signal. And this one here, another pass signal. Because those are the entrances. And now we're going to go this way, a block signal. Same thing here. And then on this one, straight, this way. Now I got to figure out what's going on. It might be one of these up here. Because this is going the right direction. It says that it loops into itself. Okay, I managed to figure out what the issue was. For some reason, if I put it right here, I think it might be on like how the rail is set up in the first place. Maybe how it connected. I don't think it connects properly. Because it thinks that it loops into itself here. So if I move this one, and then go from here, go straight. It still has a problem. But then if I remove it here, grab a pass signal, go back one, doesn't seem to have a problem now. I'm thinking maybe the intersection's too small. So if I go on this side, put this here, let's see what happens. Just extend it back a little bit. So this one, maybe pull it to right here and then go forward. Let me put the pass signal here. And then let's grab the block signal. We're going to put this one at the end here as well. Then last, this one. Go forward a little bit and then connect it. And block signal, come on. And it works like that. I guess it was just too close to the intersection and had a problem. It wasn't reading it properly. Because I did set them up properly. But, okay, well, it works now. We got it all set up. Everything seems to be going. No more blinky lights. Now I just got to get to that train and set it up. But this episode has gone on long enough. We got some of this stuff done. I'm going to configure the train probably in the next episode. Get it there. and we'll figure out what we're going to do next. Okay, if you guys are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button so you can support the community and see more videos like this. And if you guys have been here before, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. All right, everybody. See you in the next video. Later. Hey, Valhalla Gaming TV community. Join me in a quick shout out of our community members that help support the channel. Check out our very first member of Odin's Ravens, Leyu02. Thank you for your support and see you all in the next video.